What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I don't know if you could tell by my eyes, but my allergies are killing me, so I'm going to stay on here as long as I can and keep delivering these videos today for you guys. I want to talk about a story that left me scratching my head, and this surfaced yesterday. And it's out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know when this happened. It had to happen within the last few days. But whenever it happens, it's still messed up. You see this young lady up here? This young lady is a DoorDash delivery driver out there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shout out. This woman is telling a story about how she was supposed to be delivering a DoorDash order and lost, I guess, GPS coordinates to the order or something. And it resulted in the customer who wasn't delivered their food to show up at her house and vandalize her car. Now, people lose their minds for the stupidest things. But if you listen to this story, I want you to pay attention. One, there's some stuff missing from this, in my opinion, which I'll talk to you guys about. And two, the woman that did that, she went about this all wrong. And I think I find fault on both sides, if you ask me. Take a look.
She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing. She passed fryers to come here.
Now at 6, Milwaukee police investigating a frightening encounter for this DoorDash delivery driver.
Court documents say a customer allegedly followed Faith Morris home because of an undelivered food order.
Our Lighthouse reporter Ben Jordan spoke with Faith today about her push for policy changes at DoorDash.
She picked up one of those bricks off of the neighbor's lawn and she threw it onto here.
A smashed windshield.
This looks like she was beating my car with the four-way.
A hammered hood.
Knocked my rearview mirror off, bust this window, and the whole window out here.
And passenger side windows now in pieces on the ground.
This ain't no junkyard car. This is a 2024.
Faith Morris's livelihood as a DoorDash delivery driver.
I can no longer work right now. I can't make deliveries.
Now out of commission with $6,000 worth of damage. All over $18 worth of fast food.
I was outside for 10 minutes. This is the hood. I'm not about to sit outside with my kids in front of somebody's house I don't know for over 10 minutes.
This search warrant says Faith was unable to complete the delivery due to losing internet connection with the DoorDash app and returned home. Faith says that's when the customer bombarded her with calls.
She says, "You just told me to have a blessed night. You said you was at home. I got your location."
Minutes later, a knock on her door caught on camera before Faith says she saw the woman proceed to bash her car. She believes the customer was able to track her home using the app's GPS since the order was never delivered.
I actually need a lawyer so that by the end of this, I can own DoorDash and change the policy. Because first of all, yes, DoorDash policies need to change.
DoorDash sent TMJ4 a statement that says, "This customer's actions are completely uncalled for, unacceptable, and disturbing. We have permanently banned them from our platform and are in touch with the dasher directly to offer our support." The Milwaukee Police Department says the investigation is ongoing. We are seeking a known suspect at this time.
What do you hope happens to the person who did this to you?
I hope that they don't take this lightly at all. What she did, this is not warranted a 10-piece chicken wing.
Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
Guys, you heard that craziness that befell this DoorDash delivery driver. And it's crazy, but I want to show you this article and it clears up some stuff. Watch this. It says, an angry DoorDash customer followed a Milwaukee delivery driver home and caused thousands of dollars in damage to her car in an incomplete delivery last month, according to court documents. The driver, Faith Morris, said she hasn't been able to drive her 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander since the incident on July 11th and has lost her only source of income. Morris said she had to pick up an order from Fryers around 2 a.m. on July 11th and was on her way to deliver the food when she lost service to her phone and connection with the DoorDash app. I didn't exactly know what the address was, she said. Unable to complete the order, she returned home and contacted DoorDash to cancel it. Based on what she saw on the app, once she reconnected the Wi-Fi, she said the cancellation appeared to have gone through. The order disappeared. So usually that means that they cleared the order or something like that, Morris said. Despite the cancellation, Morris said the customer continued to call her, upset and accusing her of stealing her food. She's saying, "No, you stole my food, and I even tipped you," Morris said. A search warrant obtained by 12 News reveals video footage from Morris' ring doorbell cam shows the customer knocking on her door minutes later. Morris did not answer, but watched the customer approach her car and begin smashing it with a tire iron. With the DoorDash order still in the back seat. So the order was still in the back seat while this woman is smashing his car up. It was like a movie. It was so crazy just sitting there and be like totally defenseless, Morris said. Morris didn't know exactly how the customer got her location, but was able to find her home. However, she believes the customer may have been able to use the app's GPS function if the company failed to cancel the order when she asked. It says Morris contacted DoorDash support and asked about the breach of privacy. In messages she shared with WSISN 12 News, a DoorDash support agent admitted that a representative had given confidential information to a customer, apologized and said that violated the policy. So they gave her information about the customers. So what was it, the address? She says, "Are you serious?" Morris reacted. "One of your customers just came here and destroyed my car over 10 wings that didn't even have lemon pepper on them." Morris said she and her 4 children feel unsafe at home and she plans to leave Milwaukee entirely. "I had to break my lease and I have to be out of this place in 26 days. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't have no place to take my kids," Morris said in a statement to WISN 12 News. DoorDash told them the customer's actions are completely uncalled for, unacceptable, and disturbing. We have permanently banned her from the platform, which we read in a video article, and are in touch with the Dasher directly to offer our support. Court records show Milwaukee police obtained the customer's name and address from DoorDash. No arrest has been made, as this is an ongoing investigation. Morris said her car sustained around $6,000 in damages. So basically, the way it looks up there, they gave, I guess, the address and name of this woman where the DoorDash person could go to her house. Now, she said she canceled the order. My thing is this: if you canceled the order, why didn't you just take the food back? Why'd you leave it in your back seat? Don't you think about that? Why'd you leave the food there? I'm more than sure it's things set up to where, hey, I can't find this place, and you don't want to have the food on you, especially when somebody accusing you of stealing it. I see fault on both sides where I'm more than sure you ain't stuck with that food. You could have took that food back, probably could have went back into place and said, "Hey, get in contact with DoorDash," or you know what I'm saying, or something. But she said she lost internet connection. You could have drove around and got it back because you was already paid for that. So I could understand a woman being mad, but to come to somebody's house and say they stole your food and go all out and not know who this person is or what they're about, that's stupid. Then you tear somebody's car up. That's some bullshit. Seriously, that's bull. Another thing is this: all you got to do is call DoorDash and complain. They're going to give you the credit. You might not got the food, but you would have got the credit back. That was not worth going to jail over. But some people feel as though the smallest slight is the ultimate disrespect to that person, and they got to go and do their thing. Now, this lady said, if you paid attention, she said, "Oh, this is the hood. I'm not going to be out here with my kids at night waiting around." So she had her kids in the car with her 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand you're not having a babysitter and you got to make ends meet, but damn, 2 in the morning, you got your kids out there and you saying it's wild? I don't know. Some people have to do what they do. But I mean, this is some stupid stuff. People fly off the handle for the dumbest shit. Everybody had DoorDash orders that messed up. I ordered DoorDash one time. They never even brought the food. And I just called and got a credit back. And, you know, yeah, you was upset and stuff. But I mean, 2 in the morning, anything's susceptible to happen, especially with businesses opening and closing at certain times. It's not worth it. Now, the thing that I feel bad about is this woman's car's messed up. I don't know who's going to pay for that. Let me tell you something. She talking about, oh, I'll sue DoorDash and hopefully I'll be owning DoorDash to make changes. Ma'am, $18 billion is the net worth of DoorDash at present time. Nothing that happened to you is worth $18 billion to where you would make enough money to even own that. Another thing is this. A lot of times these rideshare people don't pay for stuff that happens outside of the initial business. Yeah, this happened over the order, but it was all for actions that both of y'all decided to do over said order and losing the app. See, but what's working in this young lady's favor is they called and gave her information that would help her if she did intend to sue. These $18 billion companies, these billion-dollar companies that are out here, they have all kind of stalwarts in place for all different scenarios when they get sued. I don't know why people come up and say, boom, I'm going to do this. I'm going to own this. No, you're not. No, you're not. They already got that set up. That's wishful thinking, but no. Another thing is this. If they do pay her anything, they'll pay that $6 grand in damages. And that's it. They're not going to pay to get her a new place because that's something she decided to do. If anything, they'll cover the loss of the damages of $6,000 for the car being tore up. And she might have to wait for that check once the settlement is reached. But either way, man, this is just craziness. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, my eyes are burning. Allergy season, I guess. I will see you in the next video. Take care.